Good morning.
Here we
How
are
are you,
again.
Dr. Brad?
Still here.
So this is Saturday, April 27th. We've already
Mhm.
done a short for today, and we're April 27th, 2024. We're working on embodiment, which I've had some.
Yes.
Thank you. My brain keeps coming back a little at a time, and so you got it. I would like you to do your thing, right, your upfront thing, right now.
Oh, this is your opportunity, everybody. You can hit like and subscribe and the notification bell and see if you can leave a comment before Kurt's done with his coffee.
I love you. Okay, and for those who don't know, if you're just stumbling into this, a working session is like, I have this, it's like going to a craftsman shop and watching what's going on, or the more colloquial version is watching the sausage being made.
Yes.
For some reason, we do it for documentation, but for some reason, some people like to follow it. I don't know. I find it fascinating either way.
Me too. What an utterly strange group we have here.
Yes.
You guys are awesome.
You have to be pretty darn sharp to follow what we do here. I don't know. I think it's interesting. Anyway,
They have their coffee too.
we do. All right. So I've got Brad, I have 2/3 of a cup of coffee left. So Brad let me fill my coffee a minute ago. And so we're ready to share the screen and get going, because Brad had to educate me a little bit this morning on Zoom. But anyway, I'm frustrated because Brad's always teased me because I can't find the stop. I can't find the controls on Zooms half the time. There's at the top of your screen, there's this wonderful little Zoom menu, and it has like share screen, and there's like everything's grouped, but the stop sharing is way somewhere else. All right, and it's just
Non-localized.
it's just very very confusing. So anyway, for a guy who writes user interfaces, it's like nails on a chalkboard.
It's atrocious.
Anyway, it's just horrible. All right, we're going to share the screen. We're going to go to this desktop 2. I'm going to move you to my left, and I have that. And where is there we go. So I have I have our work, and I have the slides. All right.
I see scrap notes.
That's what you should see, and you should see.
There are the AIs.
This one. This one I want. You have to have them all,
I see.
You got to have ChatGPT 4. You got to have Claude. You got to have Perplexity, and I can't remember what the other one is. I have another one on my main screen, but you got to have them all because they all do certain things different. Okay. GPT-4 still the best thinker, even if Claude is a little better writer.
All right.
All right. So what are we doing, Brad? We're talking about embodiment.
Yes, we are.
And embodiment, I did some work up here, which I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
And I added, what did I add up here? Oh, I added this.
Okay.
So we want to do the information.
That's interesting.
And the idea is that every which way it can. Now, I want to answer that question up front because
that's a very good statement.
Information is transmitted all over the freaking place. And so I felt like this was really good. And I thought I don't know if I should put, there's I could put this as well. And information,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And so I'm asking, I know I have to put information in there, but do I have to, would it be beneficial to put the cooperation between these things there, and information is how they do it?
And the order of that is interesting. It may be the other way around, but cooperation is very specially defined in this because it's our understanding of cooperation, which is not between organisms. It's between smaller units. And it's environmental too, right? Internal and external. Or in the internal and external environments.
Hmm?
So I would put cooperation in quotes there because it's a special definition.
Yeah.
And then and now I studied this as I'm doing my online work because I find certain things to be. I'll tell you what it is, just so you know what I watch myself do, which is I'm making note. I'm like, I have a problem on my new user interface for the updated telemedicine service, and it doesn't make it real obvious the age of the patient or the location of the patient. I have to look for it. And so there's a game I play because I have to send an invitation to the patient and it gives me their phone number. So I'm looking at the area codes and I'm just looking at the area code, making note of the area code and then the state which I eventually find them in, and just see if I can see if the information will flow into my head spontaneously. Does that make sense? Just by paying attention a little bit and see what happens.
Mhm.
So that's the information, which is information is quite interesting because it's like the body will make associations, right? The information is the associations between things that exist that can be discovered and remembered.
Mhm.
And that's all we're talking about in this whole section, right? Information and its translation.
Right. Um, in this particular section, we're trying to get this. And I felt like, without these two statements, or I originally started with this one, and then when you came on, I said, well, do we do this one?
Yes.
I felt like, it was too sparse. It wasn't giving enough. It was like there's magic happening here, so I just wanted to fill that in. Right?
That's good. I like that.
Um, okay. What's the other thing I was doing? I was trying to make, where is that? I fixed this, I fixed that. I added that here. Nerve, senses, perceptions, faculties, value, right? And so
Yes.
right, so I added that.
That's quite interesting.
How many times, like a poem, how many times you go over it? So
there's this part above there where you just highlighted the nerves.
Okay, go back to it.
This is interesting is, so before nerves, you have homeostasis, right?
Yep.
And okay, you already have equilibrium in there. I like that. Because the information is flowing and it's based on equilibria.
Mhm.
And it has nothing to do with any kind of active measurement. That's good.
It changes it. I said organizes measurements. So I want to get measurements all the way through here.
Yes.
So around. Right. Right. So measurements, systems of measurement and senses. Representational world, representations.
That's quite an interesting term.
Might be my art backward.
Representation is good. I like that.
Might be my art background. Representationalism.
Yeah, I think so, and I think it's useful. There's I would use I would maybe put in commas in a parenthetical behind that reflections, and it's like a reflection of, right? But you know, because the body creates an internal reflection of what it discovers.
I got you. I'm trying to find out what to say and where to say it. If you could give it to me
I
one
don't
more.
know that it needs to be in there, but it's just representation is a good it's an image that is created, right?
You're thinking reflection. Reflection is a synonym that's helpful.
It may help, yeah, because it's like it may help the reader. I don't know. I'm just suggesting it. I'm
Let's do this.
yes, that works.
Something for a second. Just don't
Now,
like.
this is before it's stored, yeah?
We're gonna have to do something like that. Go ahead, boss.
I like that. I like that. Bigger is, I like that better.
You have to do this. And I suppose I could change this style. That certainly makes it easier to read, doesn't it?
Yes.
Trying to avoid this earlier, but
Why?
well, because once I start getting interested in formatting, I tend
You do that.
to do that a little too much.
Wait. So I want to ask this question before you leave that part.
Okay, which part?
this part, keep going down a little bit more. Okay, keep going up. Indexing episode formation, okay?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna work on today.
I'm looking at this up a little bit is because we're in representation, right?
Yes.
Integration. So it's that there's a this requires memory.
Prediction of,
Future states. Yes. But do we have memory in here yet?
think, I think we started here. And I think we finish it here. I know we fuss over this quite a bit.
Because it's necessary to have memory to do with that thing that we're talking about above.
Yeah. I'm not talking about. One second.
There's it right there. This is what I think that part needs to go in there.
Yeah, let me make sure because I'm sure I did it for a reason. No, this is just indexing. This isn't memory.
Okay.
This is just, I want to cover how I want to cover. Let me just make sure it's where it is. Where's head direction?
Okay.
Yeah. Where's it again? One second.
Know what you're doing.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, see, it happens after here. I just want to produce the index. I want to explain how the magic of the hippocampal region
Right.
turns all that, because that's what breaks a lot of the fallacies.
Define that for me, but elaborate, please.
So, I unfortunately, if they talk to a guy who plays a 3D computer game who has any idea of it, you know how the thing is actually constructed underneath. It's basically a bunch of points and vertexes, right? Which is points,
Yep.
right? And so everything's made of a triangle, the whole thing, for the same reason that the universe only has 3 dimensions, right? All right. So everything's made of a triangle. And then this triangle is colored with whatever texture, in other words,
Yes.
surface material is placed upon it by doing the same rotation to the texture that's the rotation
Yes.
of the
Yes.
triangle in relation to the observer. And of course, it does this at billions of times per second, right? Which is why it can fool your eye. And
Yes.
then there's all sorts of other processes that lay on top of it that sort of blend them together, so you don't necessarily see the triangles like you did when things first came out. So when you look at that model, you can see there are points, edges, surfaces, and that those things combine to make features, right? They'll make like a tail of a cat, or or
Right.
and then the features turn into models, which is like I see those features together make a cat,
Yes.
right? And the cat is identifiable, therefore it's separate from the background, right?
Yes.
Spaces and other objects. And so your visual cortex does all this, right?
Yes.
But you end up with the is it the objects and the spaces basically,
Yes.
and your brain then has to unify that. In other words, it has to disambiguate the chaos into order, and then from that order produce a synthesis, right, of related order. So it's got to make order out of things and backgrounds, and then order out of them together into a space. And that's your sixth sense, right? Because like I keep bringing up, we do see a camera obscura. We see the world as it is, but we don't have the ability to extract meaning from it. So what our bodies need us to do is extract the meaning that allows us to act in it, move,
All
right?
right.
And so it's trying to say, what can we move through? In other words, what's an object that we can act on or circumvent or whatever? What's a background, which is a thing that what's a space, which is a thing we can move through, and what's a background, which is a thing that the border of our need to sense and perceive.
Yes.
So we have these things, and we tend to treat them in different priorities. Like
Right.
some of us see the spaces first, and some of us see objects first. I tend to see spaces first, right? I don't know why, right? And some people see the objects.
Huh.
We don't know why. But I've never thought about why, but I bet I could spend that afternoon on it and come up with it. Probably male and female again. So in any event, so what I want to do is talk about how that, when you get into all this stuff gets brought down to the very inside of your brain, into the hippocampal regions, gets filtered in this sort of weird circular path, and it's just a process of condensation. And
Yes.
you all those things: head direction, eye direction, motion, velocity, location, space, which is a space within the location, even your turn direction, and all
Yes.
that stuff, which makes sense in a 3D video game, which is obvious because we've made the game to reflect reality as the way, and it just turns out that that's the most parsimonious way to reflect reality. And turns out, what do our brains do? The most parsimonious way of reality. So when we look at the spatial world, we see it as basically on 2 dimensions. We see it as a hexagon, which is wherever I'm going is a triangle.
Yes.
Turn this way in a triangle, I can turn that way in a triangle. But if I turn this way, then I can do the same thing. There's a triangle. And so it turns out that we make a dot pattern out of when we look at space, we do it by creating these hexagons.
Yes.
Right? Hexagons. Now, we don't see them as hexagon. Well, after you've been thinking about it as much as I have for as many years as I have, you do see the hexagons. But I mean,
okay, so I want to go back up to this.
I'm almost there. Believe it or not, I know it sounds like I'm fucking lost, but
I apologize, Kurt.
I'm actually just collecting the data necessary to describe what I'm talking about, is all that stuff comes together as a bunch of nerds firing. But if you think of nerves as a three-dimensional space, right? Essentially, they flow up and out, right? They flow up and
Okay.
out. And so what's happening is it's sort of like dots firing,
Yes.
right? And so you can store things as dot patterns. So that's actually how we store things, is dot patterns. And so, in other words, that's how we can represent what's going on, right? But
Okay.
it's pattern. And so when you think about it as dot patterns, you realize that with all those neurons and all that density, the dot patterns are infinite. The combination of dot patterns is
Yes.
far more than the atoms in the universe, right? So there's the permutations are capable of storing are, that's how we create these indexes. Now, once the index is created, that's where memory comes in. In other words, that's where we go out. In other words, there's memory all the way. But what I mean, long-term memory comes in, right? Long-term memory comes in when this thing is rehearsed. It's called rehearsal. And
Yes.
something is sufficiently interesting that it's rehearsed, and so it'll be rehearsed in time, but also when you sleep, it'll be rehearsed while you sleep, which is why you get crazy dreams about shit that
Okay.
happened. So that's the index, right? And that index contains all that data that I went through in this long arc that you said, Kurt, are you lost? You didn't say it, you implied that, Kurt, are you lost again? But that's what that index consists of. It's a very rich index. So when you say that, what does that index mean? It's all of the shit that went into the memory is actually the dot pattern of the index. How do I
I
say that?
understand. So I wanted you to move the up the screen there so we can go back to the part we were talking about, like the representation. So we don't have to talk about the memory at this point.
We have to talk about what I just talked. See, this is scene construction, spatial
Yeah.
sensory feature binding. I mean, I've written it over here, so it's a very clear sequence that it goes
Right.
through. And so I think it's all we have to get to is this.
So this is telling us, no, I'm just trying to study the arc of the narrative of the paper, which is where this indexing episode formation using faculties is pointing in the direction of what's to follow.
I see, yes. So let's think about it. Okay, now that I feel I've armed you with the capacity to make this decision,
Thank you.
let's talk about it. Right. So I'm trying to with integration. This is the entorhinal cortex, right?
Okay.
That's what it's the hippocampal region, right here. Where all that shit comes together, filtered through, and then it gets auto-associated, right? But it's got to be constructed before it can be auto-associated.
Okay.
Right. All right. So you're trying to find the episode formation, which is the index, right? Now, what's next here? This is stuff that happens after. Happens after. This happens after. This happens after. So could I say, I could move memory up? See, that's what I mean. I've only got the physical world here at indexing,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Right.
fine.
I've only got the physical world, right? That's what I've got here. Now I'm trying to add the um, the relationship between, let's see, oh, that should be up there too. Oh, you might have a thing here. You might be right, Brad. I was trying to bring these.
Find a what?
I'm trying to bring all these states together. So I treated them as separate states, the physical world state. Um, yeah, the physical world state and our analysis of that state together. Yes, I think that's right. So this is physical. Interesting.
Want to know what you're processing, how, because it's like I'm trying to keep up
Okay,
with.
so there's a world model,
Yeah,
there's embodiment into the world model, and a reflection on the two. So let me go. Let me just put it up here. Uh, so creating the world model, embody.
yes,
And a reflection. That's what we're trying to do here.
that's right, that's right. And I like that, I like it in that very explicit functional state. So that then it's real clear to the reader. That's so take reflection off of that bit because we use the term later.
There.
Yeah,
Yeah. So this is integration.
right.
Why do I have this as separate then? Why don't I call this each of these faculties?
Okay. I like that.
We do good work. Perceptual faculties. Self-reflective faculty. How do I break this up now? That's this. So we're doing all three.
This is the evaluation is the second one, yeah. So
This will be evaluation. All right, so, okay. Wait a minute, no, this is value. This is value. No, we're not valuing yet. We're just reflecting.
reflective faculties.
Yeah.
I don't, so the next section, so you got the integration faculty.
We got the integration faculty.
That's number one.
which is the physical world, right? This is the outside world, right? Well, it could be everything, but
Wait, right there.
then we have what
This is where the values come from.
well, let's just break it up so we don't have this organizational problem and it's more intuitive. So we just number these now?
Okay.
We've got this. We'll just add another faculty. How am I going to do this? Integrations.
So it's like
Body.
integration is you may okay.
This would be one, right?
Okay.
One. And this would be embodiment 2. And
Okay.
this
Okay.
would be 3. Is that right? Which embodiment? And this, what did we call this third one? Reflective.
Self-reflective is good.
So we have integration.
Integration contains all those three?
Oh, that's what I'm trying to deal with next. So we just put this down as one, right? And we just call this integration. One. Consolidation. Consolidation. Making me work, Brad.
Yeah.
Embodiment. Self-reflective.
Yes. How? Yeah.
And then we get to the how to.
How the body. Yeah. That's good.
All right.
And so you got the how under each one of them now?
Oh,
I like that.
this is how, right?
Yeah.
This goes up here.
Yes. Number one had a how?
Sorry, brother.
Number one, way up there, had a how?
This
No,
isn't,
no, don't do that.
no, this is a dot,
Okay,
right? Yeah.
just, okay, that's a different question than I'm seeking to find the answer to, but okay.
Okay, next, keep going.
Keep going up to number one. There, yeah, it has a how there. That's good. That's all I wanted to make sure.
So now this is consolidation.
Yes.
Jesus, Brad, we do nice work.
Makes me nervous.
Now let's do unnervous.
Well, okay. Save it. While we're being nervous, you could save it. That means update.
I did.
Oh, you did? I didn't see
Yeah.
it. Did it
I
just
got away with something? You didn't see something? Never happens.
I was fidgeting with my mustache wax, man. I got nervous. I was looking at a cursor there. I'm looking at the black cursor that didn't move. That one. I didn't see it move. It's very sly.
Okay, now this is looking more even better to me. So this is census. Now something's integration, right? We got integration.
Right.
Now we have, this is the possibly a problem.
That's states, yeah? Oh, you passed one.
No, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
So we've combined these three together,
Okay.
right?
Combined all the way through valuation.
Right, and so we don't have this anymore.
I was thinking that you could let's see.
Is we just do this?
Yes. And incentives, yeah.
Well, incentives comes next, right? We got incentives next.
Oh, okay, okay. That's good.
So we got
So we have to correct those. I don't know what to call that thing. Right?
I call mine a penis. What are you
No,
talking
well, that's not what this is called.
about?
Neurological hierarchy banner, right?
Well, I just changed it, right? I just
Yeah.
said,
I know. So we have to change all of them now.
oh God. By the way, there is a facility here with which you could write this once and then insert it, but it's such a pain in the ass. So
It's all about weights and measures, right? It's like, okay, which pick your poison, right?
exactly. Just make sure we got the same thing here.
Yes.
Okay. Homeostasis, measurements, nerve stimuli, systems of measurements, right?
Yes.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
There you go.
With these
I like this methodology. It's error proof.
distributions, causation,
Yeah.
records.
Same thing.
Answers. Okay, that's good. We can take this out now.
Yes.
What just happened?
You failed.
I failed. It does happen on occasion. Okay,
There
so
you go.
this. And we're gonna copy that and we're gonna move it up to here, and we're gonna do measurements, nerve stimuli. Boom. Measurements, nerve stimuli,
Nice.
vibration senses. Boom. And then we're gonna go up to here. And we're gonna do the same thing. Except it's the first one,
Yes.
V. And we're gonna turn that off. And we're gonna turn that on.
Yes. Well, you have it below. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Halda? Okay. And we have to fix more of those banners.
Yep. This is, we're just,
States. No, we don't have states on this one.
all right, so we're gonna, boom, what the fuck? Okay, I already screwed it up. Well,
Does it need to be there?
doesn't need to be here. What about here? Yeah, that's right. All right. Doesn't need to be there, right?
No, it needs to be after this in valuations.
I want to make this incentives.
You have two periods at the end of that piece.
Cannot believe you caught that. There's something wrong with you.
I know.
It's a beautiful thing, whatever it is, but I'm glad I don't have it.
Okay. Here you go. Well, we used the term consolidation before.
I think it's okay, can we? Just call it modeling. Yeah, let's call it modeling.
Okay. Oh no. Now we got to change that thing again.
I'll do it as a global. There's got to be a word there. Where did we use consolidation?
Way up there. Oh, that was it. Okay, so do this is think about this option. So where we use consolidation above,
Mhm.
we could use modeling.
Well, except that this is what we're talking about,
Oh,
is all these models.
yep. Okay.
Unification. Solidification.
I like
Coalescence.
coalescence better.
This is coalescence.
Oh,
That
okay.
helps.
That's where you want to do it?
Where?
That's fine. That's
It might have to be the other way around.
kind of what I was thinking,
You are
because
so smart.
we don't have to change the
Because it's got solid in the middle of it already.
Mhm.
Right.
Yes.
You know, you're smarter than you look.
Thank God. There it is.
Right here, right?
Yeah. Huh. They did a funny thing.
I don't know what the people upstairs do, but they make it. It's like, feels like they run a fucking workshop up there. I'm sure it's her just being very fastidious with her housekeeping.
Mm.
I suspect what I'm hearing is an off balance washer or dryer.
Mm.
It's either that or they're polishing the floors with something. Okay. Oh, I like that so much better. Coalescence.
Yes.
You know, before you came around, I would have just let that all be and left it up to people to know the difference. But no, Brad's got to be like Martin and got to be precise. I'm not really complaining, you know.
No, I'm copying Martin.
I'm teasing you because you're right.
I'm emulating Martin as much as possible. He doesn't know it yet, so don't tell him, okay?
Did you wish him happy birthday yesterday?
Did. We did.
I'm gonna send him I'm gonna sing happy birthday and send him
He said he specifically didn't want that.
no, that's why you do it.
I understand. The demon calls out the name of his destructor. All right. We're replacing these. Oh, okay. Yes, we're replacing those little headers. Did we replace that one?
Did incentives, integration. See, the thing is, that's,
What's
this
that?
could be this too.
Okay.
Well, because we're doing
Yes.
both. So do we do that up here?
Mm. That one didn't catch the colon at the end of it above there, the one above. Oh, we got it.
I think they're periods, aren't they? Actually, in this, if we bold them, we don't need to do anything.
Okay.
Embodiment, homeostasis, measurement.
Yep.
Should we have equilibration after that?
I like that.
You know, I like sleep. I'm one of those guys. I don't know what it is. I actually like sleeping on the couch. I don't know what. I think it's because there's something to lean against.
Yes.
I like sleeping on the couch, but when I sleep on the couch, something, my neck, my back, my arm, something. So I fell asleep watching videos last night, lecture actually. They put you to sleep really easily, by the way. I don't know if
Yeah, they do.
integration.
Oh, oh, oh. Go back up there.
It's okay. Well,
Go back up to the one header up. It had some kind of punctuation after it. No, it didn't. Okay, I'm just checking.
you're good.
Thank you.
I don't need this anymore.
Okay. There's one with a punctuation after it.
What is this? What is, no, we do need that. What goes here?
What's happening here?
Because we've got this after everything else.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Period there.
Fuck, I'm really liking this, Brad.
Yes.
Shortcut for it. Alt, Command 4. Option 4.
Oh, nice. Very fast.
Yeah, something's not right here.
We haven't fixed the headers yet.
Okay, well, we didn't do as much work down here yet. So is this a 1, 2? No. No. So what's going on here, Brad? I'm confused.
Okay. Okay.
So we've got, yeah, where's adaptation here?
It's not in there.
Well, it's because
It's
we
release of action. It's release of action,
is it?
or recursion is what we're talking about here.
Yeah, but this is the section introduction. I think
Okay.
that's the problem right here.
Wait, so that, do you see that? Okay. Okay.
I think. It shows in intelligence. Demonstrating intelligence. Yeah. Yeah, that's what, I'm sorry if I'm screwing you up here, I'll catch you up in a second.
Yeah.
Okay, is that right?
Okay.
See, I think it's three things. This is the it's the thing at the back of your head, not
Cerebellum.
cerebellum.
So close.
Cerebellum, right? Cerebellum.
Wow.
This is a neocortex. Uh, where's biology neocortex? And memory. Wait a minute. Yeah,
Memory's above.
yeah, I'm just trying to get down to the next one. Neocortex and memory. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Oh, neocortex, prefrontal cortex, memory, prefrontal cortex. Frontal, prefrontal. Which one am I confusing? Prefrontal. Down in here. Shit, Brad, we do good work. All right. Question is, so we have motor faculties.
Right.
Mortar?
Yes,
Either there's too much war stuff going on,
that's right.
or there's Mordor, or I'm obsessed with Lord of the Rings with Mordor.
Oh my. Oh, very good.
God damn
Like
it.
that.
Wow,
What's
we
that?
probably have to go do this to the rest of them too, if we haven't done it already.
Do that little expose.
This, yeah, we should just put the outline above if we haven't. Intelligence.
Yeah, because that just makes it's an index, right?
Yeah. Tell them what you're going to tell them.
Then show them. There you go. That suggests that, okay.
Keep going. There's something wrong here. I know you see it too. Let's fix it.
Okay, so
This shouldn't be bolded. Is that what it is?
they should be the same size as the,
As this, right? Because that's,
yes,
you
yes,
look
that's
at,
the header, right?
but then when we do headers elsewhere, we
Shouldn't
don't
be,
do that. We
it
do
shouldn't be
this,
near to that big.
right? So we shouldn't have these. We shouldn't have these be that size, right?
No. The question is, should they be numbered like the numbers on the,
You're so smart.
you were thinking it already. That one, demonstrated intelligence, is the wrong indentation too.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, this is
I know.
okay. So we got. I think we should.
Okay.
We have a structural problem here.
Yes.
So we should have intelligence. Should have. Can we
That should
just
be two.
can we just have biological and demonstrated?
Yes. That's what I'm advocating.
This should be. This should be out here with.
Yes.
Uh, Intelligence. It's very hard to know. Enactment adaptation. Oh, see, we're doing this. We're doing this correctly.
Okay.
So, and we have a header per section. Then we did the different topics. So, enactment adaptation consists of consists of these things. So no, this is right. Right? It's one, these should be 1, 2, 3. This should be
Yeah.
1, right?
Yes.
1. Oh, I don't know if the and goes there. Does the and go there?
No.
I don't think so.
Now the cerebellum is misnumbered and it should be indented. I think you just indent all that and unnumber cerebellum.
Oh, how we gotta do this?
Okay.
No, you're right. This has to go in. And then this has to go in, right?
That's what I think.
Oh, no. No, because there's no.
Either way, that works. That works.
What works?
The current way works. You don't need to indent it.
Well, I mean, if
It's a little bit goofy, but you could put it in one and it will be okay.
I think we should put it 1 in. What the hell happened there?
Operator error.
It happens.
I know. Good Lord.
Uh,
I'm just watching you make me seasick.
yeah, not helping me either.
Okay.
Adaptation.
There you are.
Motor faculties. How, whatever.
You're gonna move the
No, I understand this is the introduction part. So this
yeah,
goes out here, right? And that goes
okay,
in,
that's fine.
this is two, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna be
Yeah.
biological intelligence. That's
Two.
one way to do it. Very unpredictable. I would put that after you get done explaining biological intelligence as the introduction to the next section
Yeah.
or the bridge. I would put what you had there right before that. Okay.
This goes out though, right?
Yes. I think it goes out one more.
Out one more.
No,
No.
that looks right. I would put it before the two. Because you just got done explaining biological and you're just about to explain
Well,
demonstrated.
you haven't brought it up yet. I think this is this is good.
I'm not arguing.
It was a good thought, but. So what do we have to do here to fit the format? Where's the how?
There it is.
How the body, and this is the introduction, right? So we got this, we got how,
Does it? Is there one-on-one?
yeah, it was, sorry. How the body produces good strains and volume information.
Okay. The how the body utilizes that information is what we're talking about in demonstrated intelligence, right? Information. Okay, there you go. Memory. Nice.
Be the other way around, demonstrative versus biological.
That's fine.
I think it's fine this way.
That's fine. Well, it looks good too.
There's
Let's
something,
talk. Go ahead.
we don't need this and, right?
Correct.
We want to say um, where are you?
Oh my. Yes, very nice. That's nice.
I think we're good at this, man.
Getting better. Now, did we fix those other headers?
No. Let me just make sure I'm feeling very good that we got this right. Can we do that one more how up there maybe? Before
That's
I
fine.
change what we're doing.
That's fine.
There's a how there that we gotta do. How the body produces,
There it is. Yes.
how the body adapts.
That shouldn't have a apostrophe in it.
Yeah.
Limber up, man.
I don't know how to say it as other than motor functions. It's,
Movements.
huh? Physical movements.
It's movements in the world, right?
Whoops.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah. That one made me dizzy. Yes?
That works.
Anything better?
No. That's funny. Whoa.
What did I see there? I saw something. No, I think I was misled by that.
Spurious signal.
Why do we have this lit? Of the flow of information?
Yes. There you go. That didn't work.
No, it's just easier if I do this one. Because you have to get it right otherwise.
There I don't understand that one.
I don't want to go that deep in that right now. I want to stay on what we're doing.
This level of depth. Okay.
I'm thinking we're very close to killing it with this chapter.
Yes.
So there's no shortcut for this one, is there? Should make a shortcut for that one. Okay, now we got all this.
There we go. There's a how.
Let's do the how, and what about where we are? What about the whole fucking branch thing here?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, this is introduction. Boom. 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 Introduction.
Okay. Well, you didn't highlight the right part.
Oh, fuck. Don't tell me. The records, possibilities. That's possibilities. That's records. This is possibilities. I didn't get that one right either. Oh,
Okay.
consciousness, which is plans. B. I don't remember what I've got in the copy buffer. You know, there's these wonderful copy pasta tools that you can copy like 5 things and then go paste them.
Oh, I like that.
They're wonderful. They just confuse the fuck out of me.
You got to be careful. I was thinking that it's like it's a hot button, right? But it's because I get rather frustrated when I can only have one thing in the buffer at a time. It's like, okay, there's a how we.
I think this goes here. And there's got to be a something intro. Intro.
Right? Want to make the how we?
Yeah, I do. Response is release of action, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And then we go down to, this is like, what's after this? Release of action is adaptation. Fuck. Loop recur.
That's the last section. You're in it. There's
adaptation here. Isn't
it's
this
release of action. Release of action is okay. Yep. Okay.
I think that's goes there.
That's a different header. That's a subheader.
You mean if I put it here? Yeah, I should put it here.
Yes. That's unfortunate. What was that for?
Thinking out loud.
Okay. That wasn't very loud.
That's the only branch in here.
Yes. What about that?
I go back up.
Oh, I got it. I like that plan. That's an easy way. Just add it in. Do you have to fix that
Go ahead.
recursion, pull the recursion part too, because you
Oh,
changed it.
yes, you're so smart.
See, a working memory problem. It's like it's an attention issue, right? Okay.
It's just these two, right?
Yes. Yes.
So we did this.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I want to actually take this,
Yes.
copy that, do this, unbold it,
Okay.
cut it, and then I want to go up here and do this, right?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Oh,
Well, I guess that's not too bad. Let's do it this way now.
that's close. Boom. Oh, no, 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 no. Are you didn't do the whole thing this time?
What a dummy. You could have hit me harder with that one.
Sorry.
This a slap in the
Oh,
head. Well, go ahead.
it has a period at the end of it. That shouldn't have a period.
Sometimes I do that. I don't know.
All right.
You could have hit me harder when you slapped me harder to stop
I'm
me.
like, what are you doing, man? I don't want to be more rude. I got this Uncle Kenny in the back of my mind, a little Uncle Kenny in my mind. He's rent free.
I think all I remember he ever says is to
He doesn't
let.
want to hear about my ponderings on electronics.
Is that true?
It was funny. He
I
was
thought he
so
just didn't want you to interrupt me when I was going on
that too.
let Kurt complete his arcs. I hear that from I heard that from a lot of people. So I think you got to understand. Yeah, I always would tell the guys, look, he's trying to keep me in line. Okay, sometimes it's hard to tell
It's harder than it
if
looks.
I'm lost or, or if I'm making a point.
Oh my. See, this is like putting the bookends on, yeah?
Yeah, we are.
We're done. We
Well,
made it
we're
to
not
the end,
done,
did
but
you?
we're getting close to done.
No, I'm talking about with this little task.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're good.
But it's
Because
like that. This section is tight, man.
it's fucking gorgeous. Let's just make sure we got this right. Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Fucking A, dude. All right.
What's that?
So now what do we want to work on?
Okay.
Quality and quantity of information.
That's what you were talking about, Q and Q.
Yeah.
Okay.
I realized, because this word keeps coming up as I'm working on this section, and it's something you say. I realize why I have a I have a subconscious negative reaction to that word. You know why?
Why is that?
Because I don't know if you're aware of this, but during the late Victorian era, between the latter half of the 1800s, right up until the early part of the 1900s, there was this occult nonsense of seances and
Yes.
right all this other stuff. And so what they did is most of it's based on the ideas that came about because of electricity.
Yes.
And so there was a lot of pseudoscience and stuff like that, right? And one of the words they use is transduction. And so I was like, and so I have this in the library of crap in my head, right? And I can't figure out why that word's bothering me. And now I have a really clear book memory of a book I bought, which is a hardcover, which was the history of all this occult crap
Yes.
in the late 18. I mean, I'm sure the book came out in the 60s, right? Because during the 60s we were having this Dracula crap and
Yes. Yes.
revitalization of spiritualism and stuff. And this book was one of those counter reactions to it. It was like, this is how all the tricks were done and
Mm.
crap. And so I was like, why is this term bothering me so much? It's like, no, that can't be real. And then I look it up and it's all over the medical literature, right? So the research literature. Anyway, just just the little weird things we accumulate in life.
That's it. It's a value. It was a value added, right? It's a tag.
Well, it's just weird that those things on you tip of your tongue is one thing, right? I mean,
Yes.
but when it's like, where the fuck is that? There's a buzzer
There's a stumbling block in
there's a
there.
stumbling block in there. Where is that coming from? I'm like, what is bother? It makes no, because it's got to have a reason, right? I mean,
The
anyway,
cause.
it
There's a
just
cause.
it hit me while I was. I meant to message you on Signal when it happened. Like, I'm not gonna bother him in the middle of the day for this.
So
But
when you discovered
I was like, oh shit,
it's
no,
like a
that's actually
sacred cow, right? It's like a sacred cow that you had to step on it. Like, oh, that's where that came from.
hysterical.
Oh my.
I don't know about you. Can I just take an aside here for a second? Because
Yes.
so I've begun to feel old finally. Not not physically. Like, I don't feel old like physically. I feel like I felt unhealthy physically, but not old,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But some of the stuff that's going on, I'm like, we did that back there in the 80s. Don't you remember? Oh, we did that back there in the 70s. Don't you remember? Or we did that back there in the 60s. And don't you remember? Or even in the 60s, you knew that did that back in the 50s and the 40s. Don't you remember? Right. And it's like, no, the forgetting, there's that whole recycling learning curve, which they've tried to destroy in our civilization, is just gone. And so you're like, people are doing the same stupid shit and discovering it all over again for no reason. And it's
No, but
exasperating.
there is a reason.
Yeah,
There's a
there is.
reason. I'll tell you the reason. It's somebody knows about the forgetting curve and is utilizing the naivete of the youth against them.
Correct.
Their weapon, as in the weaponization of the distraction of the generations. They necessarily alienate the generations to take advantage of that naivete.
Yes.
And that, my friend, is what we call evil.
Yes. They are evil.
Now, let's fix that yellow part.
Okay. in the context of, what is the context? Biological intelligence
Yes.
in the neocortex. It's produced by these properties. Therefore, oh, this is really good. Did we write this?
Yes.
I don't have any idea what that means.
Yeah, I don't know that it's necessary, but it's like so we should permutations, right?
So we've got a breadth of traversal and permutations. Okay, there's two things. There's a the thing I'm trying to refer to now is not wayfinding, right? It's the sense that parallel networks,
Yes.
responsibility, produce competing frames, episodes, solutions, demands, or fears that compete
Yes.
coherence with other with each other, with each
Yes.
with only the coherent or the amplitude or a large, which is cumulative amplitude or coherent or exceptional. What's the opposite of Q?
Of cumulative?
It's local.
Yes. They can be loud or they can be
Right?
coherent. Yeah.
Loud alone.
Yeah. That was good. That one needs a period after it. Loud together or loud alone, right? Louder alone, right? Loud enough together, louder alone.
You're good at this.
Just work here, man. I don't know. Okay.
And put reaches in there once is enough, right? I don't have to put it in.
I was going to tell you that, but you figured it out too fast. I don't want to tell you to correct the thing you're already correcting. That seems rude.
Geez, this section is really good.
It is. The whole thing is good. The whole piece.
I'm gonna write.
Hmm. Hmm.
What's the size of this cranial?
Cranial capacity. Yep. Hmm. Yes. That didn't work.
Hmm?
There you go. Wait, do you want to put that, there's a cost at the same size and cranial capacity has a cost at if you want to put it in there.
What did we say? Concentrations.
Yeah.
What's the cost here? We don't know at the cost of aggression.
Oh, the cost is not aggression, it's impulse control.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Want you to know doing this section is causing me to understand things differently.
Explain. Of course, the audience will love it.
Because it's the issue is this and it goes to the difference between races and their capacity to organize into civilizations.
Mhm.
And that's the great expense being paid currently by the West is on my mind.
Yes. You know, the problem is that the eugenicists were right. The post-war Jewish movement came here, right? And we didn't do ourselves any favor by demonizing the Nazis, right? As we did. We should have
But
demonized.
we
I'm just saying you know,
understand one another. Our institution.
I have no ability to say that if I was at the time, I wouldn't have done the same thing.
Now I understand.
So I can't, I'm, you know,
I understand.
hindsight is what it is.
2020.
So genetic load.
Genetic load is the ability to, or the genetic errors, right?
Non-beneficial mutations. And here's the class.
That's not specific enough.
Wait a minute.
That's okay.
The accumulation of harmful
I
mutations.
would say harmful. Now it's or non-beneficial. They don't. It's just load. It's just doesn't have to be harmful. It can be non-beneficial or harmful.
Is there a word for
That was
non?
close.
Is there a word for non? I love this fucking thing, you know? If you go through it, I talk to it like it's a real person, which fills me with joy. Doesn't matter.
For
I
some
know
reason,
it.
I understand you. Disadvantageous.
That's right. That's right.
That is the proper. I think that covers both of them. I don't think you need the and harmful then. Hmm. Hmm. You want to put a hyphen in there overtime?
Thank you.
Oh,
Jesus, this is fucking beautiful.
it is.
I feel like this needs.
What's that?
I'm just gonna try something. I just don't like it. I just find it so much harder to read.
It does. It's a little off-putting.
Just a way to.
What are you trying to do?
If I do this, watch. Right? What point is that?
Cool.
All right, let's just go over here. All right,
Hmm.
so it's 18. Right, so if that's 18, and then I go to this. So those really, that's really just all caps. That's all it is. It's,
Do you like that better with all caps?
no, I don't like it all caps. I hate it. But it's only 18 font. It's only 18 points. And so is this.
Hmm.
18 points. So it's the same size. It's just all caps. So I'm just wondering if this is, if I go down to this, I go back to that, and then I do, I gotta do it over here. Where's font size?
Hmm.
Yeah, this, you don't need to see all this. Let's just do it this way.
Hmm.
Where's the element? It's here, right? Font
I'm out of my league.
size.
Oh,
I can't do that either. I gotta find, let me just do a span here. Where are you? Font size revert.
okay. Wow. What'd you do?
I'm doing different things.
Right.
This 1M is like this, whatever normal is, it's 1, right? So I'm gonna point to,
Okay.
so I could even do 1.1.
So it stands out a little bit.
I don't know.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah, I think we need to put in
Right.
a,
Do you want to leave the colon in there?
no, I'm just, okay, so if I pull this down so we
I
can,
like that. I like that.
so we need to EM 1.2.
Is that's 1.1?
That's 1.1. That's just enough, right?
Yeah, because that draws attention to it and not overly so. You may want to make it capital faculties.
Yeah, give me.
I will.
19.8, so it's almost, so it's like 19.8, so it's not quite 20. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I think I was probably getting into a couple of conflicting things there. All right, so
So fix the other two.
hmm,
Fix the other two. Go to number 2 down the page.
well,
Yeah.
this won't stick. I'm not changing the data.
No,
Go ahead.
no, I
Oh,
want
I
to
see what you're
change.
saying. You're
I-
so smart. You're smarter.
Yeah, that should be 3. Yes, I know. Thanks.
Demonstrated intelligence.
Biological intelligence.
Demonstrated intelligence should be 3.
Yes.
And then this should be
19.8.
there's no way to do that here. I have to
Source code.
add the source. Is let's do it this way. Come on. Mm. Oops. I wrote it as 1.1 EM.
Yes.
It didn't work. Otherwise, I changed something else. Why didn't it stick? Span. Strong. Span. Oh, the
Made it bigger.
doesn't look at me.
Doesn't look bigger.
18 pp. Look. Span. Oh, fucking A. Okay, I don't do this for a living anymore, you know.
I understand. There you go. It didn't look like it moved.
I didn't do a thing. What am I doing? Some style. Span style equals boom, 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 right?
That did it.
I don't know what I did before. I'm not paying enough attention.
Wait. Copy that little piece that you just made.
So that makes it better, huh?
I like it.
I think so.
Fix number 2.
Well, I'm gonna show you some magic.
Uh-oh.
Settings.
Hmm. Oh my.
Right one. Where is it? Settings, right? It's settings. That looks like what it should be.
Deep in the programming.
Wonder if I put it, no, this is called configuration management in software lexicon.
I understand.
Uh, Menus, widgets. I think I'm gonna go do it this way. I think it's in here. As if I'm a Kurt, I code things.
Oh my.
Yes, I'm a Kurt and I do code things. And why topic title.
Okay.
Where do I want this to be? Highlighter. I want it to be at the top. Editor styles, functions. Screenshot styles. No, I'm sure that means that it's in here. I'm almost done, believe it or not. I think I looked at this one already, right? Boom, boom. And we didn't have it here, so. I thought it would be that one.
Hmm. Hmm.
Making sense?
A little bit.
I don't know why I've got two of them in there. Oh, it's because I haven't erased this one yet.
That's what I was expecting. Oh. Hmm. You're creating functional buttons.
Now, if I go over here, ouch, and I save. And I'm under motor faculties, right?
We did that one.
Yeah, well, it won't save. I shouldn't save. Might save, I don't know. Go down to here. And if we go
Hmm.
causality, format it, we should get topic title.
Oh.
See how that works?
Oh. Yep. Nice.
Or is it? Oh, wrong one.
Tools.
Wrong format.
Okay.
Now, do we do this now? Or do we do this?
Yeah, I like that.
Like it better without the bold? Or do you like it better with the bold?
No, I like it without the bold, I think.
You could also do it this way.
Yeah, yeah.
See that?
And put the colon in there maybe after perception.
Think so.
As long as it's
I don't know.
I don't have a, that's fine. I don't have a strong opinion.
Senses.
That's your topic, yeah?
Let's go.
That's pretty good magic.
Is that the right opt-in?
It's underneath, oh,
All right, that's right, that's right. Whoops. I don't know what to do here. No, is that right? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. You know, Brad, if you're, you can't abandon me. My
I'm
own,
not abandoning you. I'm just observing what you're doing and
I'm kind of worried
it
here.
works. It works for me. Yeah. That one did something different. The last two did something different because it gave you a space there. And you did not have that before.
Well, I didn't have the introduction there.
No, I'm looking at the space.
Did this. I did,
Yeah,
that's the
topic in there.
topic. This is the topic. And that's a
Right.
topic, right?
Yep.
That's right. Solutions. Here's a topic. I did
But
that.
it made a space after processing.
Oh, I see.
And I don't know why.
Well, it should be this, then introduction. Right?
Okay.
So it should be this. Whoops. Then this. Then introduction, right?
Okay.
Then we have the types of memory. Right? That's right, right? I mean,
That's right. That's right.
It's actually subtopic.
Yes.
Solutions processing. That's because there's only one, right?
Yes.
I think that's right still, Brad, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Conscientiousness. I think what we should do is
Turn consciousness into a topic.
this is, does this need, no, this doesn't need it. Because we're supposed to put in,
How?
we're supposed to put in memory and retrieval, introduction, right? I'm supposed to go memory and retrieval.
Oh, okay.
Oops, we don't want that. One, boom, and boom, boom, two, retrieval. Or replay. And we should put these in.
Okay.
Processing is just one thing. Consciousness is just one thing.
Yes.
Manage introduction, there's only one thing. And response is threat mediation, right? This is a, is that right? What the fuck's going on?
Yep.
Did I not put bold on it? Oh, shit. Come on, baby, you can do it. Apparently not.
Hmm. Didn't do it.
He updated it, right? He updated it.
I saw a there was a colon inside the order that you made. And the colon had a space before it.
Yeah, let me look.
When you told it to make it bold.
I don't remember where we were, do you?
Yes. Memory.
Yeah. This is showing up correct, right?
Looks right.
Looks right now. Format. You're formatting. Ah, it's bolded there. Right.
Boom.
No, it shows it there.
You're going to get retrieval. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm going to
Okay.
Well, what did I just do? Oh, Kurt,
What did you do?
such a silly man. I changed the name of it.
Yeah, you did. Oh, so that undid the other work?
Mhm. That's okay. We'll just make it all the same. What do we have here? This is another one, right?
Mm-hmm. Now you included the number there.
I want to do that if I can. It means I probably have to turn,
No, I'm okay with that. I just wanted to, you didn't on some others
because I
before.
think I have them numbered wrong.
Okay,
Watch, I'll show you when we get to one.
I will.
This one?
That one's not included.
No. This one is. Now,
2 colons in it. Silly.
okay, so this has got the wrong numbering on it. So we have to do that, undo that. Uh, that. It doesn't automatically put it in there after the first one. So you are now
Okay.
we don't have anything to do here, right?
No.
We do.
Reputation.
We have to fix that. We've been indenting these, right?
Once
I don't remember now.
I
What are we doing with ones?
they're out.
You're
They're,
out.
no, wait. You just passed that. They're indented one line. Yeah.
They're indented one. Yeah, they're indented one. So this one's wrong. This one's one of these is wrong, right? This needs to be indented, right?
Yeah. Oh, did it work? Yeah, it did. Okay. Processing is only one in there.
But that does that mean we indent it? I don't think so.
I don't think we need to indent it.
Threat mediation, opportunity mediation. Oh shit! Where's that two coming from?
We have to create it. You didn't topical it.
I know.
Okay, I'm just
No, you're doing your thing. I'm happy with it. I'm just making fun.
I understand.
In boom. I gotta do that fix there in a second
Yes,
on that subtuck because I didn't do that here.
yes. Okay. We indented them too.
I'm gonna do the thing first and then
Okay.
indent.
That one looks done.
Well, it's because we didn't do this yet. We had the manual method. God damn it.
Okay.
Now, this has got to be all indented, right?
Yeah.
Weird. Why is this doing? Oh, I know why.
Waiting with you.
Just doing works as designed.
Mm-hmm. That one needs to be indented.
That's right.
Oh, my apologies.
No, it's easy to do that. Oops, that's a 4 though.
That's correct.
Summary is a topic though, so that's a 4. All right, and that's
Okay.
a 4. And I don't want that to be.
There you go.
I don't know, Brad. I think we got to go fill some dots, and we're good. We're going to call this chapter done.
That'll be awesome.
We'll be, yeah, that, and we need to write. We need to write the intro here.
Yes.
We need to write the intro. That wasn't supposed to happen.
What's that?
Oh, if you hit a hard return after that, it creates a horizontal line. It's just
Oh,
cuts there, so I did by accident. It's an introduction, which is also a 4. Why is that not bold? That's because I've been bolding these things manually.
Yes.
Okay, so we need to make a H4 style bold. What is this? What is this? What does this look like? Inspect. It's an H4 strong. Great. So you got patience to sit for me to make one more set of edits?
Yes.
Uh, Title span. Classes. I have a thing where I can put in nothing other than classes. Block div. No, it's block. Block. Yep, block. Yeah, but where's the H4 go? Oh, I don't know if I know how to do that with this without looking at it. Should be able to put it in there.
Yes.
Custom styles. 1 second. Block H. Oh, stupid Kurt. What a moron.
That's a misnomer.
I think I can do that. Topic title. Did I do the other part already? Yeah, I did. I don't know if this will work. Sections. Block, right? Block quote H4 is the block. Yeah, I should right. I don't know. Okay, so save changes. So I went and I already did the, I take it I already did the file manager. I already did. Did I do this already? I forgot already. No, I didn't.
I'm doing other work while you're doing your work.
Good.
It is good. I'm getting ready to have another short after we're done with this little bit of work.
Okay.
Because that will be a good like cooling down exercise, right?
Yep. Save. Save. I don't know if this will do it. Let's try. We're going to go back to embodiment. We're going to update it. We're going to refresh. It's not there, right?
Okay.
I don't see this bold.
What?
I don't see that I got the bold across. Apparently I did.
Hmm.
No, I didn't. H4 font weight bold. I won't waste your time on that one. I know how to fix it.
I'm not wasting my time.
I'm wasting my time. File manager. Now I topic
It
title.
has an extra space in it.
Yeah, shouldn't matter.
Shouldn't matter?
No, I should ignore the space. It basically eats all the spaces.
Okay.
Human readability. I mean, you can write this whole thing as a single string without any spaces.
Yes.
It'll understand it because
Okay.
all it's really looking for is that, and that, right? It's just
Yep.
uh,
Uh-huh.
save, close, go back to where snippets.
Up to.
Yeah. Go down to in here, edit. Topic title. It's not doing this. Title block, page 4, classes. Yeah, I don't see block, classes, styles.
There's block. Second one down.
Yeah, I'm putting in a block, right?
Okay.
And that means something that's predefined in HTML. That's there. So here's H1, right? We're using H4.
Yes.
It says classes and styles. So it should be putting in NLI topic title. Right, and it's not doing it. So if I just do style, and I do font bold, I should get it this way. I'm not really sure why the other way doesn't work. Font weight bold.
Yes.
Where does it say this style? I'm going to use down to styles.
You wrote at the top of that function is custom styles.
Yeah, that's what they are. Space separated list of classes. Right? That's okay. Styles, name, value, object with C. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what this. Is there a style up here somewhere?
No.
Samples using style formats. Yeah. I don't see it. I don't know if this is right or if it's that. I'm going to assume it's that. I want to go back to here. And we're going to do update. And then we're going to do this. I'll look that. And that's that. All right. So we're going to clear formatting. And then we're going to clear that.
Best.
Now we're going to say format topic title. Doesn't want to do it at all. Inspect. Introduction P. Doesn't do a fucking thing. Let's do that again. Ding, 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 ding. Formats, topic title, doesn't do a thing. All right, so I think we may have to do it. I'm gonna do it in line.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna do a class. I'm gonna do NOI topic title. And,
You need to make it bold.
yeah, wait, and then span.
Hmm.
Save the changes. I'm gonna go over here. I should have both of them open. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Let's go back to here and then do this one. This one. And then go to editor styles, code editor.
Hmm.
Boom.
Oh. Huh.
Way too hard to do. I don't want to screw up. I don't want to screw up too many other things.
That's good.
Try this.
Hmm. You gonna make it bold?
Well, did it change? It changed, right?
Did change. Hmm. Yep.
That's not right. That look right to you? This is the one I just did, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait, 300. Where is it? What did I work? I wasn't working on embodiment. an introduction, wasn't I?
Yes.
Oh, I see what it is. Here we go. So we're gonna just unfuck that. Introduction. That looks right, right?
Yes.
I go here. I'm gonna undo the style. We're gonna inspect it first. Ouch. Strong H4, right, which is all we really need. I just would like to give it a style so it stays constant throughout the
Yes.
work. I'd like to be able to make it constant throughout a work. So introductions H4 should be block H4. Sure, it's obvious. I'm not thinking of it. So
What?
I'm sure it's obvious and I'm not thinking of it. Wait, 300. No, it's 600, all right.
Yes.
All right. So why can't I get block? H4 style. Where's the goddamn list? Come on, I don't want to go through all that work. Give me one. Just try it this way. Note that you combine both selector and block, then you get more nuanced behavior. I get that. Classes, styles. So I should be able to combine styles instead of classes. Block, style. Styles. That's probably what I did the wrong time. I made it style instead of styles.
Hmm.
This way, save, or save. Back to here. Refresh again. Introduction. Put clear formatting. Formatting. Heading paragraph. Formats. Oh, I fucked something up.
Oh my. You didn't. Oh, I'm not going to try to help you because I don't think I'm qualified.
Well, I mean, it's just trial and error because I'm not going to go read 100 pages of documentation to figure this out.
No, I understand.
Hmm. Those are those are commas, yeah. Block, selector, classes, styles. Wrapper true. Yeah, I don't understand. Span. I could. I pull this out, save changes. Go here. Refresh. I should get. Our toys back. Something I'm doing wrong there. Topic title is right. Block is right. Is that the problem? I already tried it, right? Styles. Name value object with CSS style names. No. All right, we're going to have to go. Styles. Fuck you. Styles. File formats. Where's the goddamn search? Title. Line B. Aha.
What's that one do?
It tells me what I've been doing wrong. Ugh.
What have you been doing wrong?
I didn't know you could do, you had to do that or could do that. That's not even saying. Is this title? Inline span. Styles. Just looks like that, huh? Styles. Looks like this.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Whoa,
wait. Oh,
oh, okay.
there's no semicolon. That just looks really fucking weird to me. I'm sorry. That That just looks weird to me. God for, don't ask me. I can't think, I'm not gonna go figure out what the developers were thinking. There's obviously a good reason for
Looks
it.
weird.
I'm gonna bet. It says it doesn't like it. Styles. Oh, it's gonna have to be in quotes for it to understand it's a variable. Okay, I get it. I get you.
Really?
Unexpected styles.
I see. I see.
Title. There's the title, right? There's the inline. Oh, I see. Block, that should be right.
I see.
Styles, that should be right. No, I think it doesn't want that. That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Okay.
Because it's right over here. Right? Speed class.
Oh, I think it's an example.
No, it is an example. The question is why it's also doing, all right, so there's two differences. We're building this array to submit to this thing.
Yes.
This thing is taking the values directly, right? So it's building the array here.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to go through it. It's like, well, I mean, if I'm in that, I don't know what it's doing here. So
Right.
my inline title, my inline span classes.
Yes.
Like I've been using classes, just works fine. So that should work. But
Oh,
what?
just wow.
Title, blah, 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 span styles, H1, color, block H1, color, yeah, it should work. Block H4, right?
Yeah.
Styles, font weight bold, wrapper is true. What's the styles? Let's just make sure it's got to have a wrapper. It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to have any. It has to have a wrapper because H4 is got to be wrapped.
Okay.
I
See if
don't,
it works.
I don't know. I don't know. Fucking idiot. Trying to give me a hard time here. Okay, where's that coming from? Now we've got something else.
Mm,
We got a missing
where?
apostrophe somewhere. There's a syntax error. So where did I do here? There's a close, right?
Yeah.
Where's any other one?
There. Okay.
There's a function, right? That closes. If I click on that one, it's going to show me at the bottom. It's going to show me here that it's closed. That's okay. Function. That's closed. The only thing I could think of is, let's just do it this way. It's going to be something stupid.
See that array right there? There's two open, there's an open, see that style formats above the line you just put in? There's a closed array. There's an array above it that is open. Where does that close? No, down right above the highlighted section, it says array equals array.
All right, so this
Opens.
see how can you see that it's turning a
Yeah,
dark
yeah.
color? So if we go down to here,
There it is. I see the closure now.
right, so that's correct. So if I go here, that's correct.
Yeah.
If I go here, that's
Yeah.
correct. If I go here, that's
Yeah, I can see those.
correct.
So they all look closed.
And then this one,
Yeah.
I didn't touch anything down here.
No.
12, right? It doesn't fucking like this. It's got something to do with this. The way it's looking at this, it doesn't like. I don't think I can do this. I don't think it'll do that. And I don't think
Error line 12, okay.
and I don't think I can do this.
Unexpected. Do you see that? The error?
Yeah, yeah, but that we don't know what that means.
Oh. Okay.
But if we take this out,
Make font weight equal bold.
so now it's completely broken. There's something else here. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pull the entirety of it out of here. I'm gonna pull it,
Oh,
save the changes. I'm gonna paste them back. Where the fuck do you see that? But if I take this out, will I get it? Something's wrong here. If I cut this out, I still get it, right? Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. I have no idea what's really going on in the background, actually. Yeah, it's not, it's eating the whole thing. All right, I'm not gonna waste your time with that. That'll work out. I'll work on that this afternoon. So you want to do a short, if I'm correct.
well, let's just close this up there. I hope that everybody enjoyed this little show. And hit like, hit subscribe, and the notification bell. Leave Kurt a comment. Tell him that you appreciated his HTML work today.
Shit, we worked a lot. We're from 11 to 1, 11, 12, 1, 2, 15, 3.5 hours, 3. Oh, Jesus, Brad.
So we got some good work done.
We did great work. That chapter is gonna, I mean, we'll probably, I don't know if tomorrow, but it'll be close to tomorrow, done tomorrow.
Yes. I anticipate the other chapters going quicker than we did that chapter. And now we will carry over our formatting work and our organizational structures that will make them all equally tight and useful.
We're gonna have fun. I'm
And we're
excited.
going to make a little short after this,
All
so
right.
you guys can have something else to chew on.
Why am I shrinking? What's going on here?
You're not really shrinking, Kurt.
I am. I used to be 5'7". Now I can't claim I'm 5'7" anymore.
You can claim it.
I can claim it. I can claim it.
I don't know that you can defend the claim, however.
My grandmother, I used to wear these cowboy boots in college because it was fashionable to wear jeans and cowboy boots back in the 70s, right? So I was her cowboy, and she says, "Oh, that makes you just right." Because I'm 5'7", but if I have an inch cowboy boot on, I'm 5'8", and that's like that's the bar, right? You have to be 5'8" or higher, right? Anyway.
There you have it.
But anyway, all right. So we'll close this down. Did you do your like, subscribe?
I did.
All right, so we'll end this. It's Saturday, April 27th. We had a long working day. And we'll see you in a moment with a short. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.